In the African history class, in our history of the ethnic groups of Ghana, my brother, my sister, we are going to be looking at the Waala. W-A-L-A. The Waala ethnic group of Ghana. The Waala ethnic group of Ghana. My brother, my sister, now the xylophone, as you see in this photograph, comes from that region, the Upper West region. It was invented and originated in the Upper West region. And that is where the Waalas are. In the Upper West region, we have a number of ethnic groups. Let me not even begin to mention them. A number of them. From the Waala all the way to the Dagaba, the Sisala, the Lubi, and more. My brother, my sister, today we are talking about the Waala. Ha! And I am excited to tell you the story. Now the Waala, W-A-L-A or W-A-A-L-A, lives in the Upper West region of Ghana, as you were told. And today they are predominantly Muslim. In fact, they are the founders of the city known as Wa. And did you know that they had their own kingdom called the Waala Kingdom, or the Kingdom of Waala? Now, what was the Kingdom of Waala? Not many people go into this. Now, the Kingdom of Waala was a polity, not policy, polity. Good. Now, a polity is a group of people with a collective identity who are organized by some form of political, institutionalized social relations and have a capacity to mobilize resources. It is the unit or entity of political community or body politic. All right? My brother, my sister, they are based in Wa, and according to traditions, it had an imam from as far back as 1317. So the Waalas are the direct opposite of the Dagabas. The Dagatis, better still the Dagabas, my brother, my sister, they are predominantly Christian, basically Catholic. And the Waala is predominantly Muslim. From as far back as 1317, in the 14th century, they had an imam, Muslim imam. My brother, my sister, now the Dagabas and the Waalas, they speak the same language. They are only two dialects under the same language because they both come from the Moli Dagbani fabric. Can I tell you more? It's like the Ashantis, the Bono, the Equiapim, the Fanti speaking the same language. They only speak different dialects under the same language. Hallelujah. When a Fanti man speaks, the Ashanti man understands. Let one Ashanti man tell me that when Fanti speak, they don't understand. And let Fantis come out and say that when the Ashanti speak, they don't understand. It's the same as the Bono and the Equiapim. Me pachose. We are Abuya is Abua. Abuya e abua. My brother, my sister, it is the same thing with the Dagabas and the Waalas and a lot of the ethnic groups in the north. When the Waalas speak, the Gombes are able to pick bits and pieces. Frafras are able to pick bits and pieces. Same way that Dagabas are able to pick bits and pieces. I remember I used to work in a radio station in Waala called Radio Progress. And when it was time for Waala news or announcement, to say, oh, announcement in Dagari. Meanwhile, it was Wale that was speaking. So they interchanged this. Now, where are the Waales from? Can I tell you a beautiful story? But before then, let me just deal with the kingdom of the Waala. Now, in the early 1890s, Waala was largely west of Kulpaon River. And what is the Kulpaon River? The Kulpaon River is one of the major rivers of northwestern Ghana, along with the Black Volta and Sicily rivers. It flows through the Wa municipality and it goes all the way down. My brother, my sister. Kulpaon is the area you find it all the way inside Wahabu. And beyond, you find this river flowing. My brother, my sister, its western boundary is the Black Volta. The northeast corner of the territory was at Dasima, and the southwest corner was at Tantama. Kolmasa marked its southern boundary. This is the river we are talking about. And the whole of the Waala kingdom. In 1894, there was a rebellion in the northern part of the kingdom of Waala, and this area separated off into an independent kingdom. Maybe this is the first time you are hearing about the mighty kingdom of the Waala. Now, when we talk about Waala, many people just remember this structure at the back. That is the palace of the Waala, built several hundreds of years back. Look at the unique architecture. This is not a Ghanaian architecture. It is coming all the way from the ancient Ghana kingdom. So this should give you an idea of which kind of people came into the area in 1317 and beyond. Can I tell you more? Watch this. Now, their culture is very beautiful culture. My brother, my sister, the average Waala man likes his tradition so much and is so proud of his ethnicity. They are one of the proudest ethnic groups you would find in the north. They dress decently, they love fashion, and they are a proud people. They believe that their ethnic group is the best in the whole of the northern region. And again, they believe in their tradition. Hey. Now, according to the 1921 census, 1921 census of Ghana, the Waala numbered 16,905, long before the independence of Ghana. How many of them came into this part of the world today called Ghana, forming the Waala kingdom? This is where I'm going to take you into deep history. My brother, my sister. Now, how did the Waalas come into being? The origins of the Waala, we have a number of schools of thoughts. Number one, the traditional origins trace back to the early 1600s, when a Mamprusi prince named Salia or Suleimana, having been defeated in a succession struggle for the Mamprugu throne, migrated from Nalergo, Gambaga, south to the area of present-day Wa. But my brother, we all know that the Waalas were in the area even in the 14th century. So this could only mean that the migration added more people to the area to team with the Waala. Salih and his followers established control over the indigenous Lobi and the Gati peoples and founded the state of Wa, not the kingdom. The kingdom had been there long. Now the name Waala refers to the people who recognize the authority of the Wana. Now, in the 18th century, Jula Muslim traders were absorbed into the Waala state, which was long existing, bringing Islam with them and contributing to the prominent Muslim identity of the Waala people today. My brother, my sister, migration from the Moli Dagbani people, the Dagomba, the Nanumba, the Mamprusi, the closest is the Mamprusi. We have Talensi, we have Nabdam, we also have the Frafra, and then the Waala and the Dagabas, all from that fabric. They went all the way to the area and lived there. Till date, they are a very peaceful people. Now the current Waala culture is a mix of Mande, Dagomba, and Mamprusi origins with a significant Islamic influence. So you see the point? Dagomba, Mamprusi, with some Islamic action or activity, including Mande. That is what Waala is all about. The Waala people were one of the first to taste Islam in the whole of the northern region. My brother, my sister, all the way from Larbanga, we have the same kind of architecture. When people moved all the way from the Ghana Empire, we are told that a certain big Muslim was the one who came into the Larbanga area. Long story cut short, the mosque came into being under mysterious circumstances. That's the story we have for you. These are the origins of the Waala. Now the Waala people, do they have any traditions at all? Yes. They also have the Tindamba, who worship the ancestors. They have traditional medicines and rituals. They have the xylophone, which they invented alongside the Dagabes. So the xylophone is a Ghanaian invention. Whoever tells you otherwise, tell them we have the history. My brother, my sister, the Wana is the supreme power of the area, is the supreme authority across the paramountcy. The chieftaincy succession involves 4 traditional royal gates: Nijila, Nakpaha, Jonyola, and Nigeria. And the architecture known for their distinctive Sudano-Sahelian style and mud brick mosques and the Wana's palace will tell you straight away that several Islamic influences have come into being. Do they have festivals? They do Dumba. This is an annual festival celebrated by the chiefs of the people of the Waala Paramountcy in the Upper West region of Ghana, typically in September or October. It's called the Dumba. In Tamale, they call it Damba. The Gonjas call it Damba. But they say Dumba. So you see how close it is, right? Now the festival serves as an occasion to unite people, renew cultural ties, and signify the Wana's physical fitness to lead for another year. And what does the main event do? The climax of the festival involves the Wana performing private spiritual rites before appearing publicly in traditional attire to jump over the cow. The Wana would jump over the cow. This act symbolizes his strength and preparedness to continue. So if the Waala is not able to jump over the cow, means that he's not strong enough to lead the people. You have to jump. So if you are old like Paul Biya and you cannot jump over the cow, no, another Waala must come and take over. My brother, my sister, the Dumba festival includes a grand derby of chiefs, drumming and dancing, and general feasting. The Waala people speak a language called Waala. It's a beautiful language. They are a very decent people. They are very peaceful. And they love their tradition. My brother, my sister, today we have been talking about the people of the Upper West region, capital Wa, and they are known as the Waala. Rasta, Ghana's #1, Africa's finest. And today we've been speaking about the wonderful people of Wa. Some of the beautiful areas you'll find in Wa include the Wapani. Wapani, beautiful area. My brother, my sister, and when you go to Wa areas like the Golden Key and more, oh my God, it's a beautiful area. If you haven't visited Wa yet, it's time for you to go down there and feel the feeling. And as for the ladies there, why is Eto now always looking at me when I mention ladies? The Afro King, maybe he wants to go there and harvest, try his luck. Waala ladies are so sweet and beautiful. And because of the Islamic culture, you can have 4 if you are capable. So many people will be trooping there. I know my producer would be doing that. Etonam will do that. Please, enjoy. Hey, which way, my name Blakk Rasta. Time now to say bye-bye to you. And I already